I'm Nora Bennett, 32, and until 3 weeks ago, I thought my brother Liam was my anchor. After losing our mother, we inherited our childhood home in Bar Harbor, Maine, a weathered seaside cottage filled with memories. When I arrived to discuss its future, Liam's eyes held a coldness I didn't recognize. I wish I'd seen the warning signs before he pinned me against the wall, his hands around my throat. If you're reading this, share where you're from below, and subscribe for stories of family betrayal that might help you spot the cracks before they break you. Growing up on the rocky Maine coast, Liam, for years older, was my shield. Mom died when I was 10, leaving Dad to raise us in a haze of grief and lobster fishing. Liam stepped up, teaching me to tie knots, chasing off kids who mocked my sketches. At night, he'd read me stories of the sea, his voice calming my fears. Even as adults, we stayed close. I became a graphic designer, scraping by in a Portland studio apartment, while Liam, a mechanic, married Claire, a sharp realtor with big city ambitions. After their wedding, our bond frayed. Liam skipped my art shows, blaming work, though Claire's social media showed them at fancy dinners. Holidays at the cottage grew tense, Claire rolling her eyes when Liam and I laughed over old fishing trips with Dad. Last year, Mom's health failed, a lung condition from years near the docks. I moved home to care for her, noticing Claire pulling Liam away from visits. A week before Mom died, she grabbed my hand. "Nora, this house is your legacy. Your great-grandfather built it. Share it with Liam, but don't let it go." I promised, assuming Liam and I would honor her wish. My freelance work barely covered rent, so the cottage was a lifeline I hadn't expected to need so soon. 3 weeks ago, we buried Mom. At the funeral, Liam was distant, Claire glued to his side in a sleek black dress that made my thrift store outfit feel small. They whispered, stopping when I neared. The next day, we met with Ms. Harper, Mom's lawyer, in her cozy office overlooking the harbor. "The cottage and its contents are split equally between Nora and Liam," she said. Claire's grip on Liam's arm tightened. A modest savings account was also divided. "The house is worth about $500,000, Ms. Harper added. Claire's eyes gleamed. "Any sale requires both your consent." Liam asked, "What if I buy Nora out?" Ms. Harper replied, "You'd need to agree on fair market value, confirmed by an appraisal." Liam suggested meeting at the cottage the next day. His tone was clipped, not like the brother who taught me to bait a hook. I arrived hopeful, the salt air stirring memories of Mom's clam bakes. The cottage was unchanged, peeling white paint, a porch creaking under the weight of storms. Inside, I found Liam and Claire in Mom's study, papers strewn across her desk. They froze when I knocked. "Nora," Liam said, his voice flat. Claire shoved documents into a folder. I started. "I want to keep the house in the family. Maybe live here and rent a room." Claire scoffed. "That'd tank its value." Liam leaned forward. "We'll buy your half for $40,000. I blinked. "My share's worth $250,000. We need an appraisal." Claire's smile was tight. "The place needs work, roof, wiring. Our offer's fair." Liam added, "We're family, Nora. Let's keep it simple." His words felt wrong, like a stranger wearing my brother's face. "Why the rush?" I asked. "Mom just died." Claire snapped. "We've got an offer from developers. $600,000 for the land." My stomach dropped. "You tear down Mom's house?" Liam wouldn't meet my eyes. "It's just a building." I pressed. "What's going on?" Claire glanced at Liam. "Tell her." He sighed. "I've got debts, sports betting loans. It got bad." Claire cut in. "The developer's offer clears it. Sign and you get $40,000. I shook my head. "You're cheating me and betraying Mom's wish." Liam's face darkened. "We need this, Nora." I reached for my phone. "I'm calling Ms. Harper for an appraisal." Liam blocked the door. "You're not calling anyone." Claire locked it, the click echoing. Panic rose. What are you doing? Liam growled. Sign the papers. Claire held up a document. You co-signed a $300,000 mortgage on the house. I gasped. That's impossible. I never signed. Their silence confirmed it. Forgery. Let me go, I said, lunging for the door. Liam grabbed my shoulders, slamming me against the wall. Sign Nora. Pain shot through my back. You're my brother, I cried. His hands closed around my throat, squeezing. You always got everything, Mom's favorite, the artist. Claire watched cold. Sign or it gets worse. I clawed at his hands, gasping. Never. Liam tightened his grip, my vision blurring. Claire hissed. Finish it, Liam. His hesitation gave me a flicker of hope, but then his fingers dug deeper. A crash shattered the moment. Let her go, bellowed Tom Ellis, our neighbor since childhood. The door hung splintered, Tom's burly frame filling the frame. A retired fisherman, he taught us to sail. Liam froze, hands dropping. Claire stammered. She fell. Tom roared. Don't lie to me. He knelt beside me as I coughed, air flooding my lungs. I heard yelling, then a thud. Tom said, dialing 911. You okay, Nora? I shook my head, pain radiating. Liam muttered. It was a mistake. Claire clutched her papers, silent. Paramedics and police swarmed the cottage. Possible concussion, neck trauma, bruising. A paramedic noted. Officer Reyes asked, Do you want to press charges? I looked at Liam, handcuffed, his eyes hollow. The brother I'd loved was gone. Yes, I said. At the hospital, X-rays showed a hairline cervical fracture and severe bruising. You're lucky, the doctor said. A little more pressure, and I shuddered. Ms. Harper met me the next day. The mortgage was forged, she confirmed. The bank's frozen the funds. We're filing for an injunction to stop any sale. The investigation revealed Liam's gambling debts, $200,000 to loan sharks, and Claire's role in securing a shady notary. They'd planned to sell the cottage to developers, pocketing my share. A life insurance policy on me, taken out months earlier, hinted at darker intentions. Liam pleaded guilty to assault and fraud, receiving probation and mandatory rehab. Claire, charged with conspiracy, got 2 years. The cottage was saved, and I turned it into a community art space, my designs filling its walls again. Tom became my rock, our friendship blooming into something deeper. Liam wrote from rehab, remorseful but distant. I didn't reply yet, but I kept the letter. The X-rays showed more than bone. They exposed a family broken by greed. By speaking the truth, I reclaimed my home and myself.